All right, how's everybody doing? My name is Rob Williams. I've been a small business owner for over 10 years now, and I got something to tell you that I just found out that could pretty much be the difference between your business or any business making $50,000 versus making $150,000. Okay, so I know what you're saying to yourself, but just listen to me and please pay close attention and make sure you watch the next video, okay? But first of all, just a little bit about myself. My name is Rob. You see the picture of that guy in the bottom right corner with the shiny forehead and the big nose. That's me. Okay. I live in Chicago, from Chicago. I've been here all my life. As you can see, I got the beautiful skyline of the city up top there. So for all you fellow Chicagoans and those of you all who from Chicago and have moved out of state and you're watching from your home state, what's up to you? Thumbs up to you, okay? And I've been working on televisions in the television repair industry for over 20 years now, okay? And it's kind of funny how I actually got into electronics. It actually was happened when I was in high school. When I was in high school, they were offering this program in our school district for like a lot of different high schools in my district, like in the far south side and suburbs, and that you can actually go to a trade school your second half of the day. So you get on buses around. We get on buses around 12 o'clock and go to the other school. And the only reason I actually enrolled in it because first of all I wanted to get out of my school, get out of school, okay. And then second of all, I wanted to meet some new girls, okay? So I guess I was trying to look at the same girls, okay? But actually, me taking that program, it was for 2 years, electronics. I don't know if I learned anything, because I spent most of the time they're joking and chasing people around the classroom with capacitors, trying to pop everybody and shock everybody. But it actually worked out good, because about 6 years after I graduated from high school, because of course right after high school I went into the military. Okay, I was in the Fort Benning, Georgia. Okay, and but actually like I said, 6 years after high school, I did actually get into the electronics repair industry and television, specifically television repair, and I've been doing it ever since. Okay, so and but actually about I want to say about 8 years ago, I decided to go in business for myself. Okay, and have my own television repair company. Doing in-home service, okay, and so I did it, and actually I was making, because I was actually working a full-time job for another company, fixing televisions, okay, 9 to 5 job, and I actually started my business at the same time, and I would do my business part-time. I would leave, get off of work from my 9 to 5 job, hop in my truck and do my calls, and sometimes I didn't get home till 11 o'clock at night, I had maybe like 2 or 3 calls, all throughout the city. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of traveling, but I did it and I made a lot of money. And as a matter of fact, I eventually found out that I was actually making about 3 times as much as I was making at my job working full time. I was making about 3 times as much working part time. So yeah, eventually in 2009, 2010, I decided to leave that job and work full time for myself, and became successful and I made a living doing that. For up to the present day. But the reason I was able to do that and make that much money is because I had a lot of leads, okay, and they were coming in the form of phone calls. People were finding my business on the internet, and they were calling me. Okay, it was very busy back in 2007, 2008. Because that's when the flat screens were coming. Well, they had came out, but they weren't in everybody's homes like they are now. And people were trying to hold on to the older televisions, okay, because the flat screens were still kind of expensive back then, okay. So yeah, I made a lot of money, but the only problem was when I was on the internet, my business was listed on the internet. It wasn't because of me, I used a third party person to advertise my business on the internet, okay, and they charged me a lot of money, pretty much, okay. So trust me, if I didn't have to pay them, and I was still making the type of money that I was making back then without using them and getting all my leads for free, I wouldn't be living here right now, I tell you. So, but anyway, but they was pretty good because they would get me about between 10 to 20 phone calls a day, and I was listed on Google, Yahoo, Bing, and a lot of other directories and sites like Merchant Circle, Yelp, City Search, Windy City Now, things like that. Okay. But the only problem was they charged me per phone call. Okay. So that's what they call a pay per lead. Okay. Pretty much, they were charging me almost $20 a phone call. Okay. Now, of course, I did advertise my business myself or using Google AdWords and creating different kind of websites and web pages. But it wasn't as effective as what they were doing because, like I said, they were putting me on about 20 different sites at least. Okay. Now the company that was doing that, that's known as a lead generation company. Okay, just like Home Advisor and like Thumbtack. Okay, those are lead generation companies, and what they do is they get leads and they sell them to businesses. Okay. Now, if you really think deep into it, where do they get those leads from? Okay, so they can get them and sell them. Now, some of them they may buy them for a small fee and then resell them, and then some are actually getting them themselves using a special type of software. Okay, and that software makes them money, but a lot of people do not know this, that this actual version of this software was scheduled to come out next year, but it's been out for almost, they brought it out last year, and it's been out for, since last July, so it's been over a year, okay, and it's on the market now. And of course, I do have this software, and I want to show you how it works, okay. This software has increased my business tremendously, from making 3-4 stops a day to making 7, sometimes 8 stops in some days out of the week. Okay, and so as far as my television repair business, and I just use the system and I contact people using postcards and different types. But I'm just gonna show you better than I can tell you. So just check it out. Just leave your information below, and I'm going to send you an access code to this video, okay, of me actually using this software in action, okay. And you'll get a chance to see it, and I'm going to tell you, you are going to be amazed. I guarantee you have never seen anything like this, okay. So fill in your information below, and I'm going to send you the video, okay.